What's up everybody, Nikolai here from RCGroups.com. Today we've got an oldie but a goodie that's been reborn and re-released from more than 10 years ago, and that is of course what you're looking at, the Parkzone T-28. If you've been in the hobby that long, you may have even flown or owned one of the originals. In fact, at least one or two of my clubmates still fly theirs, and they still fly awesome. If you look at the photos in my review at RCGroups.com, the second T-28 flying formation with us is actually one of those originals. And that's one thing that makes this plane amazing. This little park flyer has carved a little spot in a lot of hangars. Everyone that had or still has one loves flying it, and for a good reason too. I personally never had the original, but now I wish I did it because it's honestly a lot of fun to fly. Despite the design being over 10 years old, Horizon Hobby really didn't have to change a single thing to re-release this plane. Other than putting in a new Safe Select receiver with AS3X, the airframe and power system is, as far as I can see, exactly the same as it was. Why mess with perfection, right? While some might argue that a receiver with AS3X really isn't needed on this plane, I argue that it really doesn't hurt either. It'll certainly help keep this light plane from getting blown all around on windy days, and it absolutely helps it fly like a bigger plane by taking out all the little air current bobbles that can affect these little planes that weigh virtually nothing. In addition to that, the Safe Select option opens up this plane as a great second plane for a new pilot. If you leave Safe on, the plane will not only limit your bank and pitch levels, but also auto-level itself the second you bring the sticks back to home position. Coming out of a turn or in a climb or a dive, the moment you let go of the stick, Safe levels off the plane perfectly. We also tested what might happen to a slightly more confident pilot that would be flying with Safe off by putting the plane into a variety of attitudes where they could get disoriented and panic, maybe potentially causing a crash. As soon as they get uncomfortable flipping the safe switch on, the T-28 immediately rights itself back to a level heading until we flip safe off. This is an awesome feature for newer pilots. We certainly did give it a good test, and every time the safe switch corrected the plane faster than any of us expert pilots could. Mind you, it won't avoid obstacles or anything like that, but if they are flying at a good altitude and with no obstructions, Safe will work every time. As you've been seeing in this flight video, it's a real joy to fly. It's perfect to fly slow circuits and shoot endless touch and goes on a nice calm evening, but still has plenty of power for some fun with sport aerobatics too. For $169, you really get a lot of fun per dollar out of this T-28. It uses 3-cell 2200 packs, which everyone of course has a handful of, and the power system is really efficient. It's been offering me easily 10-minute flights with varying flight speeds. If you haven't had the pleasure to own one of these good old boys, the new Parkzone T-28 is a perfectly sized plane to easily fit into any car with little to no assembly needed at the field. You literally just have to pop in the battery and go fly. Check them out at horizonhobby.com, along with the new DX8E, which Horizon sent me to try out with this T-28. The DX80 is really a perfect companion to the T-28, and at only $200, you're getting a well-featured radio that'll take you a long way in the hobby. If you buy them together, you're really getting a ton of value for your money. Be sure to check out my full review at RCGroups.com for more information on the Parkzone T-28 and the Spectrum DX8E. So anyway, thanks for tuning in to watch my review, and until next time, keep your wings low.